More of my exclusive with the star witness in the George Zimmerman trial, Trayvon Martin's friend, Rachel Jeantel. Lots of tweets pouring in here, and tweet me at Piers Morgan if you want to. One here from Tina, feeling proud of Rachel Jeantel right now. Dignity and grace. A lot of people saying the same thing. They're seeing a very different Rachel tonight to the person that they saw in the courtroom under all that stress and tension. I want to talk to you a bit more about Trayvon, but first of all, I want to play another clip from Anderson Cooper's interview with the juror, the first juror to speak out. Let's watch this.
A lot of the time she was using phrases I have never heard before and what they meant.
When she used the phrase, creepy-ass cracker, what did you think of that?
I thought it was probably the truth. I think Trayvon probably said that.
And did you see that as a negative statement or a racial statement, as the defense suggested?
I don't think it's really racial. I think it's just everyday life. The type of life that they live and how they're living in the environment that they're living in.
What's your reaction to that?
Well, the juries, they see their fact. None offense to the jury, they old. That's old school people. We in a new school. Our generation, my generation. So we ain't like that.
Let's talk about creepy ass cracker. People have said that that is a phrase used by black people, cracker, to describe a white person. Is that true?
No. Like I said.
How do you spell it, first of all?
Cracker. Well, you could put
There's no ER, right? It's
no, it's an A at the end.
C-R-A-C-K-A.
Yeah. And that's a person who act like they're a police, who like a security guard, who acting like, that's what I said to them. Trayvon said, creepy ass cracker.
It means he thought it was a policeman or security guard?
acting like a policeman, and then he keep telling me that the man's still watching him. So if it was a security guard or a policeman, they would come up to the Trayvon and say, do you need a problem? Do you have a problem? Do you need help? You know, like normal people.
And if George Zimmerman had done that, if he'd introduced himself as a neighborhood watch patrolman, even though he was off duty, if he'd done that, what would Trayvon have said to him, do you think?
No, I'm just trying to get home. I'm waiting for the rain to slow down so I could go catch the game. The All-Star game.
That was all he wanted to do?
Yes.
They've implied that he was looking suspicious. George Zimmerman thought that Trayvon was walking around looking at houses in a suspicious way.
Trust me, no. No. Trayvon lazy. That's where it's fault. He lazy there. Sorry. But, no.
Did he ever show any interest in burglaring houses or intruding?
What he want a burglary for? He supposed to have left that day anyway. So, why he want to burglary for? He don't even live there. He don't know nobody there. He only know his brother, or his stepbrother, and his father girlfriend.
When you heard the tape of George Zimmerman saying that these a-holes, these effing punks, they're always getting away with it, before he has the confrontation with Trayvon, what did you think was going through George Zimmerman's mind when he said that?
I'm finally gonna get one. That night.
And be honest with me, Rachel, do you think that that was racially motivated or more a case of somebody he thought was a young thug, black or white?
It was racial. Let's be honest. Racial. If he was Trayvon was white and he had a hoodie on, would that happen? Because that was around 7 o'clock or something. That's around that people walk their dogs, people stay outside, all that.
The juror tonight made it clear that the jury never really discussed race as being a motivating factor here.
Imagine, they're white. Well, one Hispanic, but she stuck in the middle.
5 white women on the jury and 1 Hispanic lady.
Yeah. I had a feeling it was going to be a not guilty, so...
Because of the makeup of the jury, do you think it was just wrong that you had no black people on the jury at all?
Not that. They don't understand. They understand, oh, he was just bashed, or he was killed. When somebody bashed somebody, like, blood people. Trust me, in the era I live, that's not bashing. That's just called whoop ass. You just got your ass whooped. That's what it is.
Would Trayvon, if he had been attacked or had been confronted and he was scared, would he have whooped ass, as you put it? Could he look
ass.
up? Would he have done that? Could he have done that?
What?
Would he have defended himself if he'd been in that position?
Yes. In my mind, well, in reality, Trayvon, before his death, he thought I was still on the phone. I could have called him for help or something, but I wasn't on the phone. The struggle, it gave a fact, because Trayvon have a Android. If you just click on the Android, that can end the call. And there was a struggle. So somebody had to be in top of Trayvon.
But you felt that there was no doubt in your mind, from what Trayvon was telling you on the phone about the creepy ass cracker and so on, that he absolutely believed that George Zimmerman, this man, you didn't know who he was at the time, but this man was pursuing him.
Yes.
And he was freaked out by it.
Yes. Definitely after I say it might be a rapist. For every boys, or every man, who's not that kind of way, see a grown man following them, will they be creeped out? So you gotta take it as a parent, when you tell your child, when you see a grown person follow you, run away and all that, was you gonna stand there? You gonna tell your child stay there? If you tell your child stand there, we gonna see your child on the news for missing person.